Theme song.
A fresh shipment of supplies is brought into the Gwyn Ithpalt room and board. A beautiful tavern sitting here. Let's see the roof. A beautiful tavern sitting on the outskirts of. How do I have to go to get this roof placed? There we go. Show me the roof. There we go. That's better. And things are looking good here. I wish I could play it while the roof was up, because it's just like fun to watch, fun to look at this little tavern. I like the shape of it. I think the last season we built a tavern that was just very daunting, and even the computer started losing frames. But this one is sustainable. It is quite beautiful to look at inside. Well laid out, if I do say so myself. But there are some rooms left to be filled in, and that's up here. Then, of course, we need to cap it off with the private suite that's going to be on the top floor here. But I think we got to get to these today. And maybe a little more outdoor stuff, because the more outdoor stuff I'm doing, the more sustainable things get. Our candle budget has gone way down. And although our candles have also gone way down being lit, I think we need more staff. That's what we need. We're still making money hand over fist. Who's that? Oh, an adventurer. I like it. And our sausages are just not a problem anymore. In fact, I wish we had... Maybe we need to stop producing sausages. We could stop producing sausages, and then, like, I wonder how much store of this, like, mutton stuff we have. Yeah, we don't have any, so I could just start producing just that and then find some recipes for that. In the meantime, we have some other stuff growing in the garden. I'd love to unlock some more things. And I'd also love to just get this one thing that Crossroads, I wish did, was, like, really get this thing stuffed. Now, I understand that it would be kind of game-breaking. I assume in earlier builds they would just try to have as many people as possible fill the tavern, but then you would just make money hand over fist, like immediately. You make thousands of doubloons in a second. So I imagine that they've toned it down somewhat. The spawn rate, if you will, seems to be pegged at a certain level. I think it could be much better than this, and that's probably something to do with the fact that I'm, like, I don't know, not running adverts. So here, there's an advertisement. Let's run... Oh, that one's a good one. Let's run that one, and let's run this one over here. Let's try to get some different clientele in here. Some outlaws, maybe? And they're going to want a place to sleep. Okay, there we go. So I've run some adverts, so we'll see if that does anything. And then in the meantime, I think we need to get a big old loan here to do today's episode. Let's just get the full amount. Let's go hard. We're going hard. We're spending money today because we can definitely pay it off, especially that our, this budget is a little lower. Our fat has been delivered. You guys can go get it. Oh, yeah, right. Staff. Oh, right. That thing we don't have. So let's see what we've got here for drudges. See if there's any good ones. I've got enough that I could unlock maybe one person's secrets here. As a coward, which, like, that's not terrible. They panic a lot, but they're lawful, slacker, and smart. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't want this drunkard around. In this case, you never know what to expect. Sometimes they work good, sometimes bad, sometimes smiling, sometimes... Ugh, I just don't even know if I want these people. But the thing is, even just having a few of them around, although they're going to steal booze. I don't want them to steal, but he's a workaholic. Let's see what his trade is here. He's a coward. Let's hire him. Love a good coward, apparently. Maybe we need another cook. I don't think so. Might need a security person, though. How am I spending 183 doubloons a day on this lazy guy? Why wouldn't I get this guy instead? Anyway, so no, let's not get one of those people. Let's maybe grab another servant if there's any good ones. She's gloomy, but she's smart and loyal and a workaholic. Let's spend them. Oh yeah, no dice. I don't want a sick person. I mean, she's gloomy, but let's have her around. I think she'll do well. I think she'll help stay on top of some stuff, and hopefully we can get some more people in the door here. But in the meantime, let us make a couple of rooms. Now, this room... Oh, man, it's going to look good. There's some stairs in here. We got to figure out something to put back here. Maybe let's get that rat down there. Let's get that rat out of there. Maybe a nice fireplace in the corner. This has got to be a premier room, okay? This has got to be a nice-looking room. Let's start out by laying down some windows, some winders, and maybe not many of them. That's the other thing I'm thinking. So we have, plenty of room for some other decisions. Like one right there. Put another one there. We'll worry about this room in a little bit, but something like that looks okay. And then, yeah, mirroring the hallways there. So this only has one window. Now, is that a problem? Maybe. For some people. But not for who's going to live here. And that is an adventurer. I almost kind of want to break my rules and put some stonework up here. What would that look like? Let's go with it. We haven't used it as an interior wall, and I want to see if we can make this work, because I like the detail. Do I like a different one? No, I like this one. It really feels like it's supposed to be an exterior wall, but I'm going to do it. Then for the floor, I kind of want to start... we haven't done it this... Whoa. I mean, should we? Ew, 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 ew. Ew, that's too much. It's all too much. I just kind of want to see what this is. Oh, my goodness. This could be a very, very fancy pants room. Maybe that's the top floor. I don't know. It just seems like quite a lot, isn't it? This tile work. Oh, what about this one, though? Whoa, kind of funky. You know what? Okay, hang on. Let's challenge ourselves today. This is the challenge. Can we make, and I want you to be honest, can we make this room look interesting or cozy or fancy? The skull room. This is my adventurer's room. I think there's going to be a lot of rugs to hide how gross and ugly this is, but this is our challenge today. Oh, let's go. We got to get a door in here. A nice adventurer's door, you know? Just a really nice... What door screams... I mean, honestly, they all do. They all scream adventure to me, but maybe this one. All right, let's go with that door, and let's start making this adventurer's room something to be proud of. How are we going to do that? No idea, because I'm currently not very proud of it. We could do some Vedita bed, or no, we need to do these ones. I think the Vedita beds are automatic or something, aren't they? Maybe. I don't know if these are going to be locked into just to a Vedita. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try not doing... like making this a private room, even though it's got a Vedita bed. We'll see if it works. That's kind of fun to say that 100 times fast. Vedita bed. Vedita bed. Vedita. All right, now, the next important piece, always lay down the foundational items. That's what I always say. If you've ever watched this channel before, you're like, you know what one thing Solid always says? He always says lay down the foundational stuff first. The stuff that you're going to need to worry about placing. Maybe we should place... Maybe we should place the windows elsewhere. Maybe we should move these windows. Let's put this window. Oh, sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. Windy. Like, what about here and here? Hear me out. Let's remove and sell this one. So on the inside... let's sell this one. You want a window at least. It just seems so sad not to have a window right there. All right, well, let's see what that looks like. What's our nicest fireplace? I think it is this wide one here. Yeah, it just doesn't look super... like, we'd have to put it here for it to be fully symmetrical. We could place the bed over here. It just doesn't look that symmetrical. It's almost like it needs to be here, I think. I think it needs to be there, and then that window needs to just get it. Oh, careful. Oh, did I remove something? No. There we are. It needs to get out of here. There we are. So, yeah, like I said, adventure room, not a lot of light in here. But again, like, I think in the medieval times, that would just make for a drafty room anyway. So, as far as feature pieces go, the next thing I think we should get in here is some furniture. This is very... It's very good for an adventurer's wardrobe, but it also takes up a lot of room. I'm going to put it on the slightest of rakish angles right here. Move that over just a bit. Okay, I think this is a doable bed situation. Let's get a light... I can never remember what it's called. A chandelier or something. The chandelier. Nope, it's not called a chandelier. Is it a candlestick thing? Yeah, it's this one. Man, I wish you know what? Let's do the skull one. This is kind of, you know, we're letting the theme talk to us here. So we're gonna have some skull lighting around in here. I wish we could put that on a table, but we cannot, so we will not. This to me feels like primo bathtub. Oh, or would we want the bathtub in front of the fire? Very Witcher style, you know? Putting the bathtub in front of the fire is going to take up a lot of room, though, I think. It's not terrible. We can put it right there. Yeah, then we'll have a sitting area over here. Okay, great. Decision made. Posh bathtub. What kind of color do we want for the posh bathtub? Come on, you don't have like a black one? Okay, these ones go way higher. Now, what style is Untitled? Hang on, let me look at this item. That's the Untitled wardrobe. Wait, what the heck is that all about? Oh, there's some books in here. What are these tomes doing in here? I didn't ask there to be tomes. I must have bought that at like an auction or something. Maybe that's why it comes with stuff already. Let's put the red one here. Turn it around. I don't think that's too bad. I think you can get around that. And then in this area here, we could have just like a table. And I have a nice table. What kind of nice table options do I have? I got these ones recently, and they are bummers. This one's kind of nice to have in the corner here. Let's square it off with the window, maybe? What was that? What would that look like? Put on a slightly rakish angle. Oh, man, they're really forgiving with that footprint, eh? Okay, what about that? And then some chairs. Kind of chairs. These, I like these. I think they're fun and they're funny, but it's just like overkill. It's just like, ugh. You sure about that chair? Now, these ones look a little too regal for in the wrong direction. Again, these are adventurers that are living here. So let's just go. Let's keep it simple. Keep it simple, but high enough quality, because that is, yeah, I don't want these things lowering our... Ooh, nice comfort rating on these green ones. All right, the green ones it is then. Let's rotate this one around a little bit. Yeah, ever since they changed how the rotation works, I have been a different man. And this man that I am, he's not as happy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay, what do we have for rugs? That's a foundational element. Can I get this guy under here, please? I love this rug, but yeah, and you know what? I am sort of determined to use it, but oh boy, is it not forgiving. Okay, how would that look? Let's just reset it here. Can we get it under there? Like, what would that look like? You really want this in front of the fireplace. That's the thing, but I can't put it under the tub. I can't put anything underneath it. What if it lived near the door? I know that sounds like I'm complaining, and I want you to know I'm not. I'm just simply existing in the world I've been given. It makes it like a floor mat. Can I fit it in here anywhere? You know what? I don't hate it there. I don't hate it there. Do we love it there? No, of course not, but we don't hate it there. Now, I did also find this circular rug, which I very much enjoy, so we're going to place that bad boy here. We could probably, if we move this bear, probably get it even snugger. Nope, I was wrong. Okay, bear, you're back in. No! What have I done? They have a stacking order, I find, in Crossroads Inn. Things have a stacking order, and guess what, folks? It's up to you to figure that out. It's up to you to figure out which ones stack where. Come on. Okay, good enough. Let's get a little rug under here. Okay, now you know what? The problem is the rugs are starting to get a little bit busy. So I think we need to strap our rug style in. You know what? Maybe I just love rugs. Maybe I'm going hard on rugs in here. And maybe for those of you watching, like, it's just, you just have to deal with it, my friends. All right, so let's get this in the corner. Another mirror object that I found recently while gallivanting around the various, places. Let's give him a little pea pot over here. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at this bookshelf. Also a recent find. Right up in the corner. Oh, are you kidding me? Got a nice little table over here, which I think probably needs like a candelabra of some kind. Yes, that is how it's pronounced. Can I copy that? No. Let's go candle. Yeah, again, if I could put that on the table, we'd be happy campers. But instead, I'll just get this guy in the corner. Now, that might become an issue for lighting, like refilling with candles. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get to that, but we'll try. And, I mean, this room is certainly... It's a weird one. But that's the thing. We've made so many rooms in Crossroads Inn that it's like, at some point, you got to start messing around with it a little bit, you know? Now, speaking of messing things around, let's get a writer's room in here. Because writing table is definitely one for the history books. If you're trying to mess with things, you want to write a story about it. Put that like over here on an angle, maybe. And maybe a stool? What kind of stools do we have? Anything interesting? No. Okay, let's go back to chairs. And maybe put this... I kind of want to match the wood. What about this one? There we go. It's like they were born for each other. Except they're not. I think you stand at the writing table, don't you? Yeah, I think that's the case. So let's go for these comfy boys right here. Make a little bit of a sitting area, probably around like a chest. I'm gonna get you out of here for now. Let's put a chest in there. Maybe one of these, because it looks a little bit like an end table as well, so I kind of like that. And then let's go for another rug, but we're gonna match it to this one so things don't get too busy. I like it. It really ties the room together, and that's kind of near that, which is nice. This writing table needs a spot. Oh, the bear rug. The bear rug might have to go. Come on. Let me place you. Put it just right here, I guess. Hang on, let's do this. We'll do the pee pot over here so you can stand in the mirror and watch yourself pee. It's perfect. All right, let's take a look now. Like, how are we doing with this, like, creepy little room? It's already 3.5 stars. Not ideal, but let's remember, we haven't put anything on the walls yet. We haven't started decorating this bad boy. So let's get in here and decorate this bad boy. I would like to use some of the darker, you know, kind of evil, like chains and stuff like that. However, you're not getting any... It's not doing you any favors. You know what? Neither is this my favorite vase. That vase is only a 1 star. Like, it only gives me a 1. I'm going to put it here next to the pea pot so it kind of looks like maybe they're together. So, like, maybe you could do... You know what I mean? You could do your peas there, and then you could do something else on that one. Now, the alembic, my second favorite of the vases, very versatile. Maybe this should be my favorite, because, like, look, you can just stuff it in there. It's hidden, it's out of the way, and you're getting 2 fancy points. Which, as far as I know, the fancy points are the top-tier way of getting, you know, points and stuff in this game. Of getting, like, your beauty score up. I think green does fairly well in this room. We could match with the red a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy with that. Might be hard to get some... let me. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, right behind there. Let's see what the red looks like. I know there's... You just have to... I literally just took my hand off the mouse and gave it a little stretch. Because I'm like, gonna try to... Yes, there, got it. Gonna try to get it right in there. If I move the bed a bit, I gotta move the rug too. Oh boy. I really... Basically what I want to do is see if I can't get that further out. Let's move this bed over here. Yeah, let's move that. Let's move the rug away. Let's put the bed back. Bed, bath, back and beyond. Get the bear out of there. Oh boy, these rugs, I tell you. The new way the rugs work is causing heart attacks. Let's just be honest, okay? It's causing issues. Is that how far away it has to be? No, you're kidding me. Don't play games. Come on, video game. Don't be silly. That's too far off the wall just for this one. Okay, let's push you right back in the wall, I guess. No, there's no way. I don't believe that for a second. Okay, somebody needs to mod this game. And it can't be me. Uh-oh. We might have lost our footprint here. I'm not really sure how to fix that. Might have to go back in the save. There we go. Oh, maybe it was this guy. Okay, hang on. It could have been that guy. So let's put this back a reasonable amount, like so. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yep. Good enough. I'll take it. Let's get this guy back in here. All right. Yeah, oh, wait. I remember my order of operations. It's just like math in high school. Which, hey, can somebody tell me, like, they changed math or something? Now the addition or it's all different now? Anyway. Not that I was good at it before. There we go. That's looking a little better. That's a little, you know, the clipping is whatever it is, but that's a little better. Not like modern core math, you know, which is not a lot better. I gotta move the rug if I want to put a chest at the base of the bed, which I do. I love a good... Uh-oh. Oh, my camera went a little weird there. Yeah, let's place that. This is the episode of the Lamenting Footprints. Again, kudos to this game for offering us the opportunity, though, to mess around with placements this much and still have it be somewhat functional. You know, we always talk about this game being, you know, tough to play. It's got a lot of problems, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, there is a very powerful foundation here. They just need to, you know, make the game a game. Rude. All right, so let's get that there. And it should be, yeah, it kind of goes with the chairs. I kind of like that. Okay, what's your problem here? Come on, let me just place you. Don't be stupid. Okay, that's looking good. Let's move this one over a bit. There we go. That looks nice. Off in the corner, the adventurer's room. Now, those skulls, are they called skulls? Not all of them. Some of those hunting trophies, that's probably what they're called. Those things actually have a really high score, I think. So, one of them does. Well, it's not that high, but it's decent. It's a good score. Now, would I love to be able to put that right on the fireplace? You bet your bottom dollar I would. But we're not able to, so I'm going to hide one in the corner here. Oh, yeah, again, like I'm saying, it's a powerful foundation for a game because, like, look, you can just shove stuff in the corner like that, and it looks awesome. All right, adventurer. So, sword, where's that sword? There it is, the broken sword, which is another 2. Probably like right over here, maybe. Let's put it over the... Oh, yeah, come on. That looks great. And it wants to go there. Now, if I center it... I guess. Hang on. What if I center it like this? I know you want me to center it, and I do too, but now I got to move all this stuff. Let's get the rug out of there first. Center this bad boy. I mean, that looks pretty good. Let's be honest. You know what? And it still works. It still works everywhere. You can still go up to the mirror and observe yourself. You've got this. That's pretty good. Let's put some shields next to it. There's some new ones I found. They're not Ultramartian. Oh, these ones are. Ah, blue. Okay. All right. Good to know. We might need to rethink some of our design work here and get some more blue in here if this is gonna be like an Ultramartian room. What kind of blue rugs do I have? I got one giant Ultramartian. And it is Ultramartian. What if I did this? Hear me out. Let's just see what it looks like. Let's get rid of this rug. Let's go Ultramartian rug under here. I don't hate it. It's a bit stacky in the corner here. And it's a bit, oops, it's a bit gaudy in all the right ways. I can even do that, so it's not no, because I kind of want it to come off the door. Split the difference. There, now it looks like just the fringe of the red carpet's going over it. Okay, fine. Or do we look at getting rid of this one? I kind of like that a lot better, actually, to be honest. All right, what about one of these? Oh, I wish I could get that one on top. Maybe we go with like a peasant's rug. It even has a fancy point. Go figure. And this blue one doesn't, but the Sambrian rug... Okay, so the Sambrian rug... We might have to make a Sambrian dorm room here or something next. In fact, I'm going to place that to remind myself. There, those are the 3 rugs we're going to work with in the other room. Okay, we still do need a rug here. So let's go with a... Nope. Let's just go with this guy. There's a lot of rugs in this room. I wish they looked a little more, like a little less woven, because I bet these are expensive in the medieval times. Probably why I've spent so much of my money already. So that's feeling pretty good here. How are we doing room-wise? We are at 4.5. Probably because the size isn't that great. The cleanliness is low, so that is going to help us. And it is a solidly, not Ultramartian, but noble room, but I'll take that. I might have to look at this, though. Let's get... is there if I search Ultramarsch? Okay, great. Oh, I don't think I have any banners. I have no blue ones. And I have no blue curtain-type fabric. Oh, I do. Goodbye. Let's get that guy on there. Perfect. And we have these, which are the wrong kind of look. But at least, I mean, these are already adventurous style, so it's already messing up with our noble style anyway. So let's get these ones in here. And call it a day on that. There we go. And maybe, you know what this room needs? Really tie it all together. So is like a painting. None of these have a good fancy rating, so let's go fancy. We got this guy's. Okay, I mean, the thing is, they're making us want to place it just because of how high it is on the... Like, it's really just going to rocket the room into 5 stars, but I don't know. That seems like a bit OP, if you ask me. Let's see now. Oh, still 4.5. Come on. All right, let's get some more paintings in here. You can never go wrong with at least a few paintings. And if you haven't put any in, you're going a little bit wrong. I could just spam that one dude's face, though. I'm not going to, but I could. I'm just telling you that I have the power to do that. Even that adjustment, 160. Okay, I mean, it'll get cleaned. That's the thing. It's going to get cleaned. Hopefully that puts us into the right level here. Let's put a banner in here, maybe. What do we have? Durable. Very durable. That's nice. Looking for a couple more 2s. Probably get another deer head over here somewhere. Not a lot of places where it'll look okay. And it certainly doesn't want to be placed there. I'd love to get some shelving in here, but I don't think that's in the cards for today. Come on, give me something. Oh, these are fancy. Can I place these a bit more? I like how fancy they are. I'll give you that. Not seen a lot of places where I could put them. I could move this stuff off. Oh, don't touch that. I could move this stuff off the wall a little bit and try to sneak one in back here, because I think that looks okay when it's like, when we're just like putting stuff up against it, as long as the footprint allows for it, which it more or less does. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I like that. It seems to be like this area is asking for some changes here. 166. I forget what a 5-star is. It's probably at least 180 or something like that. Oh boy. All right. I mean, I gotta tell you, this room is looking... I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, though, to be honest. Some more shields right by the bed, maybe? One right there. And one right there. It wanted to be placed. You could tell that it wanted to. 172. I bet it is 180. All right. Let's just do a test. Because I want to make the other dorm today. Oh, these are all really nicely scoring. Okay, great. Let's get some art pieces up that might get me demonetized. Yeah, what is an adventurer without, like... Oh, at least this guy has some pants on. Let's get this guy with some pantaloons on. Put that in the corner. I think we can find a better spot for that. Yeah, this is looking like a very full room. I kind of like the paintings all over the walls, though. We should do that in the dorm. There we are, 180. I knew it. Folks, there we have it. There is our adventurer's room. We'll call this the Skull Sleepery. It's a private room. Now for this one here, let's crack out one more room. Hopefully you've been enjoying it so far. We'll probably do this hallway, maybe, and then some exterior stuff next episode, and then wrap up the series by doing that nice private room at the top, and just kind of going through things, making sure we've got a good little tavern going. One thing I've noticed in myself that I haven't done is I haven't really done a lot of the management stuff, like the recipes and things. So I think we need to start running a lot more recipes. Let's put one of these in the corner, actually. Because that is really like a core piece of the gameplay, to be honest with you. That really is a big part of the game that you can't really miss out on. All right, so this is going to be a Sambrian style room. So everything in here needs to be Sambrian, and the reason for that is because the Sambrian stuff, it just does really well. We'll get all these rugs back in a second. Sambrian style beds. Ugh. Is that Sambrian style? Let's take a look here. I thought if I hovered over that. Okay, let's take a look. Sambrian. I just need to... I can't remember what the look is. Sambrian. So it looks kind of like, yeah, a bit of a trident. So yeah, this is a Sambrian style fancy bed. Oh boy, those beds are not doing us much favors, are they? Because those things are intensely weird looking. And I think there's our... Yep, it's our only one. I don't have any other Sambrian bed options, so I guess this is going to be a nautical-themed weird festival over here. Well, let's get to it, boys. Sambrian style. That's probably what they say on their boats as they come into port, and they're like, oh, look at this strange land. What do we do? And they're like, you know what we do. Let's get in there and let's take them for all they're worth. Sambrian style. And then one of them goes, you card, and they high five. I think 4 should be enough, and then a little seating area over here. I'll just do that. And maybe something along here. Something nice and Sambrian, you know what I mean? So first of all, big ol' Sambrian rug. They deserve it. Maybe a stacked rug. Yeah, it like the computer, like the game doesn't necessarily like that I stack rugs, but what are you gonna do? Again, I might have to do those. Oops, I might have to do those last. But that's kind of the design, so we know what the design is now. Now let's get a candelabra that's sort of Sambrian or chandelier. There we are. That's sort of nautical at least, or Sambrian theme. That's elegant. I know there's a nautical one somewhere. There's like a green one with there we are. Is that nautical? Actually, this one's even more nautical. And I think the only reason I'm saying that is because it looks like a wheel of some kind. Like a boat wheel? What do you call those? I think it's just a boat wheel, right? So let's put that back. Actually, let's put it in the corner. Yeah, let's put it in the corner over the table. Okay, let's get a table in there. Hopefully there's a Sambrian style one, maybe. Boom, Sambrian table. Oh, this is the best. Put on a bit of an angle like so. A rakish angle. We'll put this kind of right over it. That looks more or less over it. Let's turn the angle a little bit so it kind of makes sense. Because, like, why would it be there? Why would they place the chandelier over it and then have it on a bad angle? As though it got bumped. Okay, so this is where they can go over their plans. Their takeover plans. And these are Sambrian style, what's-its. So we'll get these in here. Yes, very good. Excellent, just 3. Like that. Kind of position them a little more. Yes, very good. You can imagine them going over their plans together there. Okay, I like this room so far. I thought I would just hammer this room out quickly because we need it quickly, but like, I don't know, I'm having fun in it now. Kind of like this little room for sailors. And this is where they can put all their sailing gear. You know, sailing gear that sailors have, like swim trunks. I feel like if you're a sailor working on like a cargo ship, even in the modern times, you need swim trunks, don't you? Because like, aren't there days where they're like, you know, it's like still waters, or like we're in port for a while, like hop off the ship and go for a swim. Put this over here by the door. Isn't there a couch? I thought we had like a couch or a what would you guys call it? A Chesterfield? I know we have one because I've used it in the room below. Here it is. It's not very Sambrian. That's all right. We'll get some Sambrian stuff near it, like this flower pot. Very Sambrian. All right. This room's not bad. This room's looking pretty good. Might need a wardrobe. A tall wardrobe. Oh, one with books. Yep, right there in the corner. You open the door, and you're having yourself a good time. Now that's, yeah, I don't necessarily love that, but maybe I can get an alembic right in the corner. Oh, I love this thing's footprint. It's so forgiving, and it looks so good in the corner there. Let's put another one here because they kind of have like a boozy vibe to them, and that'll get me 2 points. Very good. Oh, even just that, honestly, like just that. I kind of don't want to put other decorations and just keep it this wood slat too. We actually didn't do anything with the floor in here. Whoops. Make sure this is a dorm. Guest room. And Sambrian, I think there's a Spanish vibe to it, so I'm going to call this El Chambro del Sailoros, which I believe is actually perfect Spanish. El Chambro del Sailoros is Spanish for the Chamber of the Sailors. So, you know, I'm glad I was able to give you that piece of knowledge. Expand your knowledge base a bit. El Chambro de Sailoros. Can I move this bed? I really want to get some stuff up on the walls here. I'd like to be placing those right next to your beds, but your beds are something else, footprint-wise. Move those. Come on. Nope. There we go. All right, let's get this guy in here and shove it up against the wall a little bit. Same thing with this guy. Shove it up against the wall. See if I can't get these beds back. There we go. That's all right. I'll take that. Man, this music slaps. All right, here we go. There. Oh, come on. Why not, right? Oh, no, I want to move it over. Oh, no. It's letting me. Oh, it's my birthday today. That's amazing. All right, let's get some shields. No, thank you. Let's get some shields on the wall back here. You know what would be nice, though, is to see Sambrians, like, renting the room and actually just chilling at the tables. There is a lot of function. I don't know how you would do that. I think that maybe is, like, pretty tough to do with a Tycoon sim game, potentially. But, you know, there's got to be some way to do that kind of stuff. Put that there. Let's move it over a bit. There we go. And just give it a bit more life. I think that's kind of the piece that's missing. Oh, a Sambrian grill? Just put a grill in here? No, that's fire hazard. Let's not do that. Because I do think that is, aside from some core functionality things like, yes, please, let's make the gambling rooms actually usable. You know, stuff like that is definitely something we want to see. But aside from that, really the only piece that I'd like is, yeah, just a bit more life in the rooms, a bit more like people having chats in here rather than just sort of just sticking to the main hall. Man, do I ever not want to mess around with the look of this room. 184, but the size is too small. So we probably just need to kick it in the pants a little bit more, and we'll get a 5-star if we, you know, want it to be a 5-star, which I don't know, I kind of do. Now that we've gone this far. Are there like a good painting of a sailor in here? Or are those spicy paintings? Although, again, sailors, you know what I mean? So they probably want some artwork like this. Those spicy sailor boys. Can have some artwork like that on the walls. Let's see if that's enough to get me into that 5. It is. Okay, great. So, you know what? I'm leaving it. It's a little dark over in the corner, but again, they're coming here to sleep. This is where the sailors come to spend their time. The Sambrian sailors in El Chambro del Sailoros. This is where a nobleman, or maybe an adventurer that I would like to send out to go get some stuff would come and stay in here, sit there, or eat some meals there, have a nice sleep in the Skull Sleepery. There's a very skull-based room, and it's looking really good. Oh, I am proud of how both of these rooms turned out really nicely, and that is 2 more beautiful-looking rooms in our tavern. I'd like to do some exterior work, but again, I'm still waiting to find that fence piece. I just haven't been able to find it anywhere. It's making me wonder if it's even out there to be found. Maybe I need to unlock fence pieces. Oh. Ah, the pans, yes! Alban, go get that, please. I think we already have that, don't we? Sambrian wall banner 1. Okay, well, Andrea, go get that. A lot of Sambrian stuff. You won't hear me complaining. The Sambrian room turned out really well. Like that round shield. Again, it's just a matter of, sometimes it's just a matter of getting stuff that you already have, just so that you can free up a spawn spot and then hopefully spawn something you don't have. Oh, the pans are right here. Oh, well, we've already sent somebody to get them. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found that to be a truly enjoyable episode. I think, honestly, 38 people, I really do feel that the ads I ran have paid off. As the tavern does look a little more, yeah, it does look a little more lively, doesn't it? So hopefully we'll get all of these people. Who's in there? Can I... Oops. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And you're a fighter. Please don't fight me. Let's seduce her. Oh, no, where are you going? What are you doing down there? Send Key to go seduce her or something. As I was saying, yeah, things are coming along nicely. Yeah, I think you do need to run those adverts to get more people in the door, because it definitely seems to be a little more active now. Like, I love this. I love seeing the traveler sitting here at this table as more people walk in with some stock. Looks like we went through... No, the fat's right here. Why aren't they... Okay, we might have a problem with the save. Might have to... They're not picking up the fat for some reason. That's all right. Uh-oh. They're looking through for illegal stuff, but they won't find it here. This is a straightly run in. Here, the Gwyn Ithpal room and board. It's one of the good ones, and it's already being used to sleep in. Oh, are you Sambrian? You're an outlaw. Get out of here. You're probably stealing stuff. Oh, you're playing darts with your combat knives. Okay. Well, until next time, until the next episode of Crossroads Inn, I'm going to pay off that loan, and we will be back with some more money and a desire to... Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, the seduction worked. Okay, well, we'll let them do their business. I hope I get money for that. And we will be back with another episode of Crossroads Inn. I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you in the next episode of whatever it is. Let's go take a look at these last rooms here. Yeah. Of whatever it is that we decide to play.